It's the Cable League. MTGO Show.
But I think you're right. I think I have a really good idea about how it wins and how it should come together. Looking at Clamp, Chain Lightning, maybe Rennet 6. What if I Rennet 6 here? If you take Clamp, you're trying for that Ophiomancer to wheel. You recall incorrectly, Bimp. I did draft blue-green that weekend, but I drafted it on Thursday, I think it was. In the Wisconsin versus Wizards of the Coast draft we did. Playing for top 8, I was doing Naya mid-range in a cube that was very mid-range friendly. And then in the top 8, I drafted blue-black control with Depths combo. And I got very lucky in some of my matches. Had an aggro opponent in round 2 where I literally needed to top deck Depths combo. I actually needed to misplay my turn 2 land drop so I couldn't play Hex Mage to trade with his first striker. I needed to fucking fumble. And so then I still had the Hex Mage to combo with Dark Depths for Exaxes. Exactly having enough to block and everything. Ooh. How about a Dak Faden? Dak Faden and Ren play pretty well together. Chests are good EV. Ooh, a Taiga. Ooh, a Titanium. So usually I have plenty of play points just from jamming. So I think I sell off chests more often than I open them. But that doesn't mean that I never open. If I want to join... So today I opened some chests because I wanted to make sure that I had enough play points to cover a bunch of 64s. You're right that they are good EV. It's much better to open play chests and use points from them than it is to use actual tickets if you have play points, if you have chests that you were going to sell for ticks anyway. I'm leaning Tireless Tracker, but Besiege sure is tempting with Ren, huh? Yeah, fuck it, let's do this. I'll draft a Bolt, sure. I miss Tireless Tracker already. I haven't drafted Tireless Tracker enough this cube season. Talisman might be better. You don't think Bolt is supposed to go 7th pick? I think it is. Just looking at my deck. Bolt should be a really high pick here, right? But these 4 are picks over it. And then you got people that don't care about it. Smuggler's Copter would be another loot effect for Ren. Being able to rebuy Raging Ravine is kind of good too, though. War Chief, Horizon, Deeproot. Yeah, I might not even play this Horizon Canopy. It is nice to have actual value for Ren, though. Would certainly be better to have an actual on-color one. Would Bolt get picked earlier in Pack 3? It might go later in Pack 3. There's cards that used to just be snap first picks that are now 4th through 8 picks. I think Bolt's in that range. Yeah, Mortars and Titan were both tempting. This is probably bad. There's only... Titania was the only green card in her pack, so... Sometimes she goes late. We'll see if I manage to draft 3 Titania decks in a row. Is Deeproot Wayfinder a low-tier card? Deeproot Wayfinder is a good card. Rebuy that Strip Mine, that sort of deal. But it is a lower pick. This is the sort of deck that it would play well in. Damn. What's Fable here? Saga's tempting, but we're not really doing the artifact thing. Sabinskin Boo vibes, much appreciated. Could really dig a Mox Diamond too. Do you have a favorite version of the cube? Yeah, this one. Still some stuff I would change. Some of that's like personal preference, but I think there are a few dregs left in the cube right now. But very few. Comparatively. Yeah, Solitude and Bowmasters are the two best cards in this pack, and they're not in our colors. I guess I'm taking a P and K. It's like that or Sneak Attack. Could be a Sneak Attack. Oh, tracks it for the sneak. Perfect. Sitting there looking at like all those like middling cards, like trying to figure out which piece of shit I wanted. All right, I'll do that. I'll do the good thing. Could have another Stomping Ground. A fetch would be so much better than another Stomping Ground here. Not really a Solemn deck, is it? Not really in any of these cards' deck. Chart of Course, maybe. If we'd taken the Inferno Titan last pack, we'd be grabbing Solemn here. But there's just not very many 6-drops that we want to ramp to left in the cube. Hey, Jonathan Young. Love me some Jonathan Young. His newest album's up for, the vinyl's up for pre-order. I'll fucking scoop that shit. Yeah, looking at Eternal Witness, looking at Magda, looking at Shieldbreaker. I kind of like Magda as like a backup Ragavan. Kind of like Eternal Witness here. We have some like juicy ones to rebuy. Yeah, let's take Eternal Witness. We Depson. We haven't seen Thespian Stage, right? Oh, there's Faithless Looting here too. Looting Suite with Ren. The Double Splash. Maybe. Yeah, a lot of fetches make the Athari really tempting. Like a Windswept Heath or Arid Mesa. I don't think I like this pack. Maybe Primus. Maybe Lavamancer. A lot of Lavamancer food with the Fable in the deck. If I'm splashing Dak and Athari, then Hollowed Fountain's pretty decent. Could take that Talisman, actually. Maybe that's better. Yeah, we have a lot of land picks already. Triomes. Yeah, not excited about Triomes. We already have Raging Ravine coming in and play tapped. Bit much. This has to be a basic. Awkward. Be nice to have like one more thing for Sneak Attack. Short on playables, free Golos. Nice, that helps. We'll see where pack 3 takes us. Tough pack hum, because there's Emrakul for the Sneak Attack, there's Hex Drinker, and there's the Arid Mesa that I really wanted for the White Splash. White Splash is just Athari right now. Let's take the Emrakul. Could open up Channel too. I'd dig a Halfling. There's also Chandra and Waterlogged Grove. Just have like both on-color Horizon lands. Trop or Garrick. How are we doing playables-wise? Is the Garrick any good in this deck? Overrun could work with the Terrain Sherman, I guess. It's like kind of bad, kind of good. I think we're doing like pretty well for just Sneak Attack. I don't think we need Worm too. Although Worm would let Flash be a good card. We haven't seen Flash yet. Looking at a Braid and Endurance, I guess. If we actually had Channel, then Spellseeker would be sweet. Hey, nice. Excellent through the Breach deck. With the tracks to MEM World Spine. It's gonna be real nice. A little bit of ramp for it. A little bit of filtering. A lot of cool duels for us to wheel. I don't think we're gonna get that fetch that I wanted, but that's alright. Doesn't sound like the version of Through the Fire and Flames you're used to. Well, no, it's a cover. A Jonathan Young cover. He's a YouTuber. He does some original songs too, but he's done a lot of covers. A lot of people like his Disney covers because he does like metal versions of them. They're fun. Hey, Mickey Doe. Thanks for the sob. Thanks for sharing that Prime. Hey, there's that Flash I was talking about. Is this it? Is this like the one deck where Flash is good? We have a Traxa and Worm. It's got to be good here, right? It's good in anywhere. How y'all feel about Orcish Lumberjack? I think I'm into it. Really wish I had that Titania now, huh? Tali was not a consideration over Flash, no. You know, Reliquary is tempting here. Yeah, as much as I love Itali, I do not think it's very good in Vintage Cube, folks. Spent a whole season trying it out in various shells and the like. Gross. Right, Bim? I did board it in the other day against Twin. Ended up being kind of good. I do think it's better than, like, Echoing Truth. But I also think it's worse than Ether Spellbomb, as I've mentioned before. So I need to cut like 3 of these cards. Deranged Hermit's cute with Flash. Opponent like attacking for a lot, you're like Flash in Hermit. Have 4 1/1s to block. How'd the 64 person go? Still going. Our first match was really fast. Yeah, I wonder if there's enough token synergies for Echoing Truth to actually be better, now that I said that very confidently. Yeah, it looks like these are not firing. I'll leave the Matt Grenier power in. Lost in the second round, Jekyll had a really close match against Burn. Game 3, I got Exact Seed on turn 4. Like, turn 2, my opponent just, like, killed my 1-drop. And so then on my turn 2, I had the decision point of either, like, playing out a Grim Monolith when I know that they had 2 Shatter effects, or to hold it, and then on turn 3 I could Grim Monolith into Sneak Attack, and then have a turn 4 kill myself. And so I decided to hold on to the Grim Monolith with that reasoning. And my opponent played the 4-mana 4/4 haste, smacked me. I went tap out for Sneak Attack, and then he like pumped it and played Fire Blast plus Burn Spell from hand for like Exactsies. And I was like, all right, sure. So the other line would have won, but I'm not sure it was actually better based on the spot we were in. Really close game. I don't think we're going to have the forest count for this Lumberjack. It is sweet with Remnant 6. Yeah, it should just be in. Needed some fetches, huh? This is just enough white sources, right? Yeah, we don't need any planes. Where are we at? So green sources, this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the forest count for Lumberjack is only 6. Yeah, could use another forest. Sure, red 7. And then for red, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Counting talisman. That's alright. I wouldn't mind another red source. And then we have 2 blue cards. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 if you want to count Caryatid. And our white count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we're just cutting Lumberjack. And that's going to just make everything easier. Hey, red 7 thinks up 420 bits. What's up, Neophyte? The best thing about the video for this cover is the guitar. Underrated instrument. I think this is a fun mess of cards, yeah. We're like 11 green sources and 9 red, right? Maybe I want it to be 10-10. Just gonna space it out here. Yeah, 11 green sources. I guess we're at 10 with the talisman, too. Yeah, another... Yeah, the Triome and the Raging Ravine come into play tapped for Ragavan, though. Oh, but we also have double greens with Eternal Witness and Endurance. We don't really have double red until Sneak. 7 untapped sources for Ragavan. That's kind of the minimum. Let's play Red's Malone Rock. This is by Long Distance Calling, is the name of the band. Survival sucks, Blood Sweaters. I'd much rather play a card like Faithless Looting that can help me find either half the combo, not just one half, huh? I'm spending like a lot of mana to do so. Like 3 mana for a Vampiric Tutor is not great, right? Your Survival is a card that you play when you're like desperate. I would not have it in the cube, personally. I think it's a card that you need to like have supported with stuff like Vengevine and... Or maybe Master of Death and Squee or that sort of thing. So you can like actually convert it into value. Right now it's just kind of a shitty discard outlet if you're desperate. Only 2 matches in progress. I don't think I want to fire up a match here. I think I'm going to be playing my next round of the 64 pretty soon. In a less sleep-deprived day, I wouldn't mind multi-queuing. I'd like to stay sharp here. Top up the Bev. Yeah, it's a good time for that. I'll listen to some of this tune first, though. Gunship, Aesop Rock, and Dope Lemon. Not familiar with Dope Lemon. I didn't know Aesop Rock put out a new album. I'm gonna Google that shit right now. Integrated Tech Solutions. Oh, it's coming out November 10th. Okay. But he must have just, like, released some tracks for it. You know it, Jidahem. He dropped 2, yeah. Sweet tracks. Oh, what's the Plains doing in here? I didn't want to play a Plains, right? Yeah, I didn't want to play a Plains, and I did want to play an Island. I think that's what got swapped around. I, like, cut the Island on accident. So I actually have 10 comes into play untapped green sources. How did I feel the math so bad? Because there's Ravine here. So I should have counted 11 before, but I only counted 10. Regardless, it seems like I can cut a forest for a mountain safely. And go down to 9 comes to play untapped lands for the halfling. And go up to 8 for the Ragavan. Yeah, how did I fuck that up so bad? I don't know. Cool. Yeah, speaking of being sleep deprived, Tom. Finally finishing off this bottle. This bottle was gifted to me last CubeCon by one of the people that crashed here. And I'm finally killing it. right on time. I do not watch any whiskey channels on YouTube. This caryatid's gonna end up being really strong. Just means I was savoring it. I wasn't savoring it for a full year. I just opened it a few months ago. Was certainly giving it its space, though. Yeah, right, Feinberg? Usually not for me either. But I'd already had some bottles open. The person who gave it to me was like, hey, you're gonna open that up and try it? And I was like, no. I appreciate the gift. I'm very excited to drink it. However, I don't need like a 5th bottle open right now or what have you. Opponent not afeared of this Garrick. It was a gift, must cherish it forever. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that bottle. Yeah, we can like endurance on their turn or chuck something with Pia. We could just play Garrick here. Or no, I can't. It costs 3 more, not just 1 more for the Thalia. You love yourself an old-fashioned? Yeah, big same. Straight bourbon's where it's at. I'm more of a burb-off sort of folk. Feels like that's a really awkward line on their part. Yeah, no, they have to chum. You like gay bourbon? Yeah, none of that straight stuff, huh? Too straight for you. I feel that. You gonna attack? Oh, that's pretty good, actually. The uptake. Well, at least I can eat the Rebel. This game might revolve around whether I can find a Traxa or a or Emrakul or whatever. Oban is a super solid scotch, yeah. Oban, I think, is like the perfect starter scotch. Someone hasn't had scotch before. Good one to show them, be like, this is a very solid scotch, very accessible. They dig it, but they can like explore in other ways. If they hate it, probably just not into scotch. Sounds like it, Matronics. There's actually some peatless scotch out there. If you get a Japanese scotch, it's like technically not scotch because it needs to be made in Scotland, just like the champagne thing. But they win fucking scotch competitions, so I don't know why it's a... Anyway, Japanese scotches are mostly not peated. Damn. And there's a few like actual scotches from Scotland that are not peated. Glengoyne is pricey, but also very, very good. I'll spell it in chat. Anyway, we have been talking about scotch, yeah. Sleep Me Dead. Yeah, this has me taking 8 exactly. Fuck. Y'all like the sneak attack? Sneak attack and Lava Mancer did not die there. Alright, opponent's only at 28. I think we got him. I think the only way I can potentially win this is if I attack like this, and then off the Monarch, draw a Traxa. That might not even be good enough. That's a lightning bolt. That's definitely not good enough. Athari is pretty good, yeah. Maybe I can get him with mine. Wouldn't that be pleasant? Hibiki? Yeah, Hibiki's great. Time to put the Jin away? Never. Never putting the Jin away. Let's keep it. This hand has an awkward time against Thalia specifically, but even then, it just feels like Arc Trail is good against them, and then we have like a Cantrip and Sneak Emrakul, and, you know, a lot of good stuff going on. You have so much Jin? Nice. I'm jelly. I'm currently Jinless. Need to stock up. Rabbit. Fuck. Come on, lands. Don't do it. Oh, sure, that's good. Let's play this now anyway. It's possible that playing Fable is better there. Ramps and loots and all that. Feels like that's just a great Arc Trail, though. Do I like citrusy gins? Sure. My favorite gins have interesting botanical choices. They tend to be from, like, not the US. Other places in the world. God damn it. I don't like trading the Athari for the Spellbinder. I think the Spellbinder should have gotten my Emrakul, actually. Not the sneak attack. Yeah, I'm more into the cube stuff, Hippo. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Swaftastic, thanks for 82 months. Swaf says, thanks for turning me on to Mountain Blade. I've played a ton of it. Nice. Yeah, I love those games. So this isn't like super impressive on board, but like the Goblin Shaman's already marching to its death here. And now next turn I'll have the mana to sneak attack plus activate. Oh, they actually left the Rebel there, so I can even bring back the Athari. Yeah, both the Mountain Blades, I think I put about 200 hours into. Really fun stuff. They know that I have the Emrakul in hand. They know the mana to like play it and activate it here. That's what this concession is. They saw our hand with Spellbinder earlier. You've put way more than 200 hours into each. I believe it. I'm still really bad with, like, the battle commands. Play a game for 200 hours and still, like, fucking them up. Yeah. Cruel Ultimatum. Played off treasures. Really digging this Arc Trail. The green source for endurance would be hot. If I'm the opponent looking at this hand, I'm tempted by Athari and Pian Kirin as two, like, stabilizing cards. Not sure I would have played the figure. Unless they, like, had a blink effect for this Blade Splicer, maybe. Something already lined up. A little worried about Wandering Emperor exiling my Athari. Just gonna pass. Huh. Some damage. Opponent's Hellbent. Yeah, I'm deciding if I want to shock myself for Athari here, too. The recruit is tapped. I guess not. Well, I don't have a white source. Alright. And then Lauren has to block. Nice. And we gain 3. Sick. Do we turn 1 looting here to try and set up flash? Or just, like, turn 1 ravine, keep it chill? I don't hate binning looting to Fable and flash it back. Then there's, like, not the card disadvantage of looting. If we, like, we're gonna high roll and hit flash in the next, like, 3 draws or whatever, I think we're probably favored that game anyway. You fucking love Cube? Me too, Eric. Me as well. I think we have a pretty good chance of doing something cool next turn. Between Fable and Faithless Looting. Interesting. Courser, Fastball, Excavator. Some synergies forming over there. Well, that's the one that does not work with Flash. Hey, there we go. Feeling pretty good about my Faithless looting timing. Since we like just got to the worm. Hold on. Created token that's copied on the target non-legendary creature. Comes into play and get a card from a graveyard. All these cards seem good together. Oh, the opponent's one turn away from infinite life. That's gotta be frustrating. Can you imagine just like seeing the Zurin Orb on top of your library? We know they have Rumman Up Excavator in hand. So they're just one card away. One lousy card. Flash and copy Emmy with a 2/2? I don't think so. I think it dies as part of the spell. Yeah, several reasons it doesn't work. They do not live, no. It is not difficult math. Nah, Deemser, it's fine. I like songs about dragons. Dragons are all dead. Because I personally killed them all. Still sweet. Why would I do that? Love the game, mostly. Alright, they just need to find 2 Maze of Iths off this courser fetching. I may have killed most, but another spawns every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes? Well, that's really dragging it out. That's alright. My dragon murdering weapons scale over time. Get it? Scale? Yeah. So I get more efficient at it. Oh, what up? Hey, Kinexi, thanks for getting a sub to Dreamy Pants. Congrats, Dreamy. An IRL monster hunting. Someone's gotta fucking do it. Pentakill's the best thing Riot ever did. Well, they made those games. People like those games, right? Blessings? Yeah, cheers. Yeah, a lot of people liked Arcane. It didn't grip me for whatever reason. Fetch, Nissa pass, scoop. Alright. If I didn't have a history playing the game, I mean, I've played a disgusting amount of League of Legends. I mean, not in comparison to like actual disgusting freaks, but no, I've played too much. Baldur's Gate 3 was actually awesome because it got me off playing League for a while. Yeah, when did Baldur's Gate 3 come out? Last month, right? It's been like a month and a half. That's good. You retired when you contemplated anger management sessions, right? That's a good. That's a good reason to retire. That game, I'm convinced that game makes you a worse person, League of Legends. But my experience playing ARAMs is pretty chill. You only run into a real shitbag like every like 3 sessions or something, instead of 100% of the sessions in ranked. Yeah, I only do ARAMs too. Yeah, I started it in season 2, Michael Benson. Things were pretty chill. The people who taught me how to play were like very relaxed and stuff. Do I think I'll stream another Baldur's Gate 3 run? Probably not. I just don't stream that much non-magic, you know? I did that like one more session while I was building my character for my second run, but someone like donated for that. I guess I'll hold on to Bolt. Well, maybe not. I'll play it anyway. You only play League because you know how to play League? Right. You got all those skins. You got all those fucking skins. They'll just go to waste if you don't use them. I like that I'm getting super rewarded for my patience. Had a few patient games today. You miss your runes? Yeah, right? The old rune pages. I miss those too. I've played some Arena Valor, which is like, it's like if everybody in League of Legends was in like bronze to silver, wood to silver. If you're silver, you're like the best in the game. It's kind of like what Arena Valor is. It's a mobile MOBA, and they still use runes, which is kind of cool, kind of fun. But they have like selected builds for newer players. So like this is what the pros use, like suggested things. So it's still like very new player friendly. Instead of having to like look up a guide for the character, you do with League, it's just like built into the system. Twisted Tree Line, yeah, Tree Line was fun. Yeah, I'm still salty about some of the reworks. Fiddle used to be so much fun. On ARAM, Fiddle's bouncing crows just like silenced their whole fucking team. And now he's like some weird like off tank. Hate it. My win rate with that champ fucking plummeted. Nunu? Oh yeah. So in season 2, when I first started playing, I was like, I like this AP Nunu thing. I was like playing Nunu in lane and building like death caps and shit. Hide in a bush, press R, watch everybody explode. My internet connection was really bad, so every time I got into a team fight, it would get like really laggy. So I needed to play a character that was still impactful in team fights if I couldn't see what was actually going on. And hiding in a bush as Nunu and pressing R worked for that. Yeah, just drop snowballs on idiots. Like chase someone slowly down. I do remember the Tribunal, yeah. Oh shit, let's do this. God, it's good to be me. Have you ever tried being me before? It's fucking great. Is there a guide on how to be me? Not directly. I don't know. It's not that hard, though. I do it kind of naturally. I win! So we had a nice finals here. I just put some of the spicy crispy chicken in a bowl and put the others in the fridge. So I'm gonna have leftovers. I'm never gonna fucking underestimate leftovers again. I got some pot stickers here. I'm so excited. And I got groceries coming tomorrow. Just the goddamn best. I'm gonna be so food rich. Thanks, Pathasnohead. I feel like I've made a weirdly big deal about my whole fridge situation. But I am very excited. Maybe we should be double binning lands. Like, maybe Bone Crusher kills Dak there. Whatever. The no fridge era is over, yes. And I got the pot stickers I wanted. They're like steamed and fried. So they have like a nice crunch to them. Love that shit. All these comes into play tapped lands. Unfortunate. I think I'm supposed to play P and K here, but maybe not, huh? Maybe this line sucks. Just making sure I have Breach Mana next turn. Jeez, but that's no head. Yeah, Cycle +1 is definitely better. For sure. Be one card deeper. One's got some nice pressure going, huh? A little scary. Maybe I should still be cycling. Oh well. Chat's like telling me to play tight. I'm like here and fucking freaking out about pot stickers. You. Cool. Now we're discarding the Triumph. Amazing. Pot stickers are dope, for sure. They're like almost gone. I've got 2 left after this. Fuck. Okay, we have Arc Gel for that. We're still good, we're still good. Oh yeah, I've never seen the circular dumpling called a pot sticker. For sure. Bam, done. This fucking spicy rice is awesome. So it just like has like a shitload of these like red peppers. And then like this crunchy chicken. I just like licked my finger and there's like a burn going. It's great. Love this shit. Oh, if you're coming to CubeCon and you want to have good Chinese food, I do highly recommend this place. Ichiban Sichuan. Oh, I never fucking messaged my buddy back. He usually does like an article about like good eats in the region. I should list that. Hey Reese, thanks for 43 months there. You want to taste the burn from my finger? Hell yeah. Opponent's super dead, right? Oh, well, yeah, this still works. They're a knower. I mean, we showed them the flash and the World Spine Worm off of the Atraxa. It was a pretty good Atraxa trigger. Blue Source, Flash, Worm, Garrick to overrun it all. Oh my god. You can order them either way. You usually can, yeah. A lot of times when you're ordering on DoorDash, they don't let you give like special instructions and stuff. Sometimes they have all the options and stuff. From this particular restaurant, that's how they separate them. They've got like dumplings that are steamed and the pot stickers are fried. I'm so happy. What kind of dipping sauce? The usual stuff. That black stuff. I don't know what it's called. It could literally just be soy sauce. It probably is. Oh, no, this is a Chinese place, Corey Mary. I decided to go for Chinese. But yeah, valid question. I could either have my third favorite Thai place or my first favorite Chinese place. You cringe at the term pot sticker? Why? Like, the Chinese word isn't dumpling, right? Hey, Chroma. Thanks for 51 months. Bleaching Dude is Chinese. Says dumplings are not pot stickers. Hey, fair enough. If you're saying, like, the idea of a pot sticker is like a bastardization of Chinese food, I suppose that's valid. I'll be getting those lands back. The word pot sticker is literally a Chinese translation. Fair enough. I don't know. Not bad, huh? Not too shabby. Glad I kept the Lavamancer around. Glad I didn't jump. I'm not going to be able to get away with that dash next turn because this giant's going to be in the way. But now we have blue mana for Dak, if we want. Oh, man. My mouth is on fire. I think I'm going to avoid the rest of these peppers. And just dig out the chicken. Turn this into like a sweating and crying stream. You can definitely have the peppers. Probably should have tapped so I could play the Ragavan. I really wanted to loot away the Ragavan. Untouched Marlin loves peppers. Well, you can't have any. No, you can have some too. Bye, Dak. I wonder what they're detutoring up. I assume something that could answer a Ragavan. They've already hymned me. Yeah, I'm literally just gonna eat some of this plain rice. We breach here, right? I'm pretty sure we breach. Phenomenal top deck. The Atraxa? Yeah, that was pretty good. You should order some Chinese. Especially if it's like half as good as this stuff. Holy shit. No more, though. No more than half as good. Then I'll get jealous. $15. They can't disblock with zombie tokens. Yeah. This poor Rakdos opponent. Hemming me, freebooting me, fast lilying me. They had a tough fucking finals. The top of my deck was very good. Just exceptionally good. A couple of trophies on the day. God, I feel so good. I feel so fucking good. Wow.